Napanood niyo ba itong famous TikToker sa USA na close ni President Trump na si The Midnight 123? Nako. Meron siyang video. First video niya is parang kulang pa siya sa information kung ano ang nangyari at sino si Pangulong Duterte. Pero sa pangalawang video, meron siyang importanteng sinabi na kakausapin daw niya, pupunta siya sa White House at dapat makaalam si President Trump sa nangyari kay Pangulong Duterte. Si The Midnight 123 ay isa sa mga close na vlogger ni President Trump. Nako, famous USA TikToker na si Midnight 123. Ito yung mga tumulong kay President Trump sa eleksyon. Ito na kabibig ang video number 2 kung saan parang natauhan na siya kung gaano kagaling at gaano minahal si Pangulong Duterte ng mga Pilipino.
President over in the Philippines that we said got arrested. You know, I have to tell you, after seeing the comments of what's going on, that I absolutely was compelled that I have to do a part 2 on the ex-president over in the Philippines that we said got arrested.
Correct.
But now it almost looks like a kidnapping.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you right now to my friends out in the Philippines, I will take responsibility for my own shit of the first post that I put out, because the only rhetoric that we hear in our newspapers and our news channels and that this guy was a monster.
Grabe naman. Yun pala ang kanilang paniniwala na si Pangulong Duterte ay monster. Sa social media, sa mga news channel, yun ang ipinapalabas sa USA na si Digong ay monster, na hindi minahal ng mga tao, pero nagkamali siya. Nagkamali siya after talking to certain Filipinos kung sino talaga si Pangulong Duterte. At sa kanya nakuhang impormasyon, sabi niya, parang kinidnap si Pangulong Duterte.
And he unalived and took the lives of so many people, and everybody over there hated him. But by the comments that are flowing in, it looks like this guy was a hero.
Oh.
It
looks like this guy named Duterte is a hero. Ano yung kabibig? Itong tao na to ay sikat na vlogger. I think kinuha siya ni President Trump para sa kampanya. At close sila ni President Trump, si The Midnight 123. I-follow yun sa TikTok. Pero tinayo kabibig, oh. Hero si Pangulong Duterte.
Like this guy, I think his name is Duarte. Excuse me if I'm botching up his name, but President Duarte looked like that he was a local hero.
The
people that in the Philippines were praising him as, oh my God, thank you so much for saving my family, my children from all these drug dealers and these drug addicts.
Do you agree sa kanyang statement? President Duterte is a local, or is he a hero? Comment down below mga kabibig. Bayani bang maituturing natin si Pangulong Duterte? Comment down below if you agree on the statement of the Midnight 123 vlogger sa TikTok, and I think meron siya sa YouTube, I don't know. So,
that were compromising women and children, you know, all through the days and all through the nights to do anything for drugs.
Correct.
And when he was president, no drugs were anywhere.
Correct. No drugs anywhere. Meron mang konti lang pero tago-tago. Meron man pero natatakot gumamit. Agree ba kayo? Hindi naman ibig sabihin ng pag-upo ng Duterte after 6 years sa kanyang panunungkulan, wala ang drogas. Hindi, meron yan. Pero takot ang mga taong gumamit. Kaya yung mga drug lords, sira ang business. Ngayon, iba na ang nakaupo, back to business. Triple, quadruple ang kanilang ang tawag dito, binawi ngayon.
And when he was president, none of this was happening, and it was safe around the Philippines.
Correct.
But now that he's been gone, I'm reading the comments saying that drugs are everywhere.
Correct.
Children are getting taken.
Correct.
Women are being compromised.
Correct.
praised Huerte, praised the president. He is a hero here, and we've got to do everything we can to bring him back.
Correct.
And I'm going to tell you right now
Ito na.
that if he was truly arrested for crimes against humanity, then he will have to see his day in court. But if the rhetoric and the bullshit is coming out and the lies, and he really wasn't arrested and that he was kidnapped, then Mr. President, Donald Trump, I'm asking you to get involved.
Hala. Mr. President Donald Trump, I'm asking you to get involved. Ito na, kabibig. Sikat to, ha? Sikat talaga to.
And find out where the ex-president of the Philippines has been taken to.
Yan, ito kaya The Midnight 123 ang kanyang TikTok account. Bisitahin nyo at makikita nyo ang mga kanyang kaganapan doon. Ito pa. Dahil sobrang sikat na niya at napag-usapan na niya ang Pilipinas at nangyari sa Pilipinas, meron siyang ginawang live, I think kagabi, tungkol sa kay Duterte to get more information about Pangulong Duterte. Or maybe yung video niya kanina ay a conclusion sa nagawang niyang live sa TikTok. So panoorin natin ang live niya sa TikTok, mga kabibig, para tingnan natin kung na-convince ba siya or may nakuha ba siyang impormasyon sa mga Pilipino na naging bisita niya. Ito na. Okay?
13 million Filipinos, 28 million Filipinos have voted for Sara Duterte because we've known from her father not the service that Filipino people deserve. And what pains me the most is because during the time that he was arrested, he is not allowed or he is deprived of his rights to see his lawyer and his doctor.
Correct.
He is 80 years old and he needs his doctor. But during that time, the police doesn't...
Ito ay during sa live niya sa TikTok. Maraming nanood. I think 100,000 of Filipino people watched his live last night. At dito niya nalaman kung ano ang totoo nangyari kay Duterte.
Doesn't want him to see his doctors, even his daughter. Now, during the flight, he was not allowed to bring any family members, his personal doctor, or even a lawyer. His executive secretary was only with him.
Ito tayo.
And, you know, he's 80 years old, he really needs assistance, as you can see maybe on the videos. So, at least, if you can, if you're doing your job, at least be humane. Because he's already 80 years old, and you know what 80 years old, the health of an 80 years old is like.
Iiyak ka talaga dito kasi may mga umaakit na support and court ni President, ni former President.
You know, for in behalf of Duterte, what would you ask him in behalf of this president?
Actually, I didn't vote for Marcos during last election, but President Marcos, you knew.
Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. No, what I'm saying is if you could talk to the president directly, what would you ask him for the compassion of releasing this man?
Yeah. President Marcos, you knew that the Filipino people trusted you because of the endorsement of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. But right now we are in pain because we've seen how you betrayed him. The man who lifted you and endorsed you to be president, the man who requested for your father to be buried in the libingan ng mga Bayani or in the grave where heroes are buried. President Roa Duterte did that to the family Marcos, and yet there's no he get nothing in return but betrayal. That's
incredible. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your compassion. I can hear in your voice. You know, the country is crying with you, and I will do everything in my power that I can to make sure that this platform gets seen by the White House here in America.
Correct.
And I will call out to Donald Trump to be a voice for this man and see what we can do to help to get him out of